Okay, Susan, gutter ball.
Hey, Randy.
What are you up to?
This is the United Bowling Alley.
Oh!
Strike! Woo! Did you get that on camera? Yeah! Woo! All right, Tucky, did you see that? This fantastic bowling game is coming up in our August Summer Classic on August 16th. Make sure you check the catalog. It's lot number 1090. And did you know that this was one of the first games where they actually had 3-inch hard rubber balls?
Wow.
They actually used them. Yeah, pretty good. Oh,
I
don't know. I'm done.
Yeah, you better be done. But we got work to do today. But yeah, what a great game. It's a perfect size for your home because it's not too long. A lot of these bowling games got to be 20, 24 foot long and everything. They're too big for a house. This is the size that you want. Very nice. Totally refurbished, ready to go, and in perfect working order.
All right, should I go for a turkey?
Okay.
You know what a turkey is?
See if Susan's a turkey or not.
Okay, we'll try it real quick. Watch out, Tuck. Here we go. Nope.
Gutter ball.
All right, I should have stopped while I was
Yes, you should.
on a high.
So here we are at Donnelly Auctions. As you saw, Susan bowling here, but I guess we should start by introducing ourselves.
Yeah. I'm Susan.
And I'm Randy Donnelly.
Welcome to the Donnelly Auctions Hour podcast. Let's see what's happening.
Lots of fun. Not only do we have bowling games, slot machines, we have video games, driving games, pinball machines, a little bit of everything. And a lot of these machines have been what we refer to as been shopped, and that is we have a gentleman, Steve Kalowski, a pinball expert. Like, he went over this machine, replaced all the rubbers and everything, and light bulbs, fuses, made sure it's in great working order for you. Fireball's always a popular game. And baseball game like this is one I remember from the 60s, boy. This this was one of my all-time favorites in the dime store. Neisner's dime store.
So the other day I come out here, I hear all this yelling and cheering, and our entire staff is playing foosball, so I had to jump in and be the ref, and I think the Limes won. All right,
Nick
ready?
is playing defense.
Let's go. What's our score? 3-1. The Limes are winning. Giselle!
I gotta help you
There's too much stress in this job. He's gonna tell his parents I can't take it anymore.
What is it, limes and Corona
Limes
bottles?
and Corona bottles. It works great, and this again will be great for your man cave or out in the garage. Coming up in our auction on Saturday, August 16th. Let's keep walking.
You know, here we always have Mills Violanos because it's one of the things we specialize in. A lot of people think, well, you're still selling that Mills machine, you can't get rid of it. No, we get more all the time. Here's a beauty that just came in, and we had Terry Howout come in from Ohio to tweak it and go over it and make sure that it's in perfect working order. So good morning. I'm Randy Donnelly, of course, from Donnelly Auctions, and Terry Howout and his son Brett walked in today at 7:30 in the morning. I love it when anybody shows up early to work, and they came to help us out with Mills Violanos today. We've got 2 Mills machines coming up in the next auction, and Terry, first I want to thank you guys so much for coming out today. But Terry, I want to start with you because everybody in the industry knows you and your company as the guys to fix Mills Violanos.
Right.
I mean, how many years have you been in the business of restoring Mills machines?
This is our 51st year.
51st year. Now, I swear to God, it seems like I must know you 50 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably pretty close. Pretty close.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But so, what got you started in Mills machines?
I bought a player piano.
Okay.
My wife and I, and the thing just tore me up. I didn't know what made it work. So I come in one day with my toolbox, and my wife said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to tear that down and see what makes it work." She said, "Oh no, you're not." So she lost her garage for 20 years.
Oh my God.
And we started doing player pianos. Then I heard about mechanical music, and I met a guy by the name of Dan Slack, who lived in Fremont, and he was a big picker. And I worked for him for a while, and that's when I first saw my first mills. I couldn't believe it. I knew I had to have one, and I knew it had to sound much better than what they sounded. You know, most of them were like a cat on a roof.
Yeah,
And,
when we found them in the taverns years ago down in the basements.
Just horrible. So I started in on them, and I did 2 for other people, and before you know it, it just blossomed. And at one time, I had 6 people working just on
Holy
mills
smokes.
in the 80s.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because everybody's been worried. They say, well, what happens when Terry's gone? I mean, we don't want to think about that, but we're losing our friends one after another. And restoration is getting harder and harder to come by. So when Brett, everybody now knows that you're in the company with Terry, this is just good news, because the whole next generation now. So when did you start actually getting into the restoration with Terry?
I started in December of 21.
Okay.
And just been learning it since.
Wow. But again, we all want to give you a big thank you for carrying on the legacy, because that's one of the problems in this industry is that when people buy machines, in most cases, they always need a little something. And without a person to restore and repair and everything, the hobby can go by the wayside. In Mills Violanos, do we have any idea how many were actually manufactured?
They say 5,000.
5,000.
And I bought a violin 2 years ago from a guy from California. His grandfather ran a music store. And it was a Mills violin that had never been in a machine, and it was serial number 2005.
Wow.
So they made that many violins, but I'm sure it's pretty close to 5,000 machines.
Boy, that's incredible. Honest to God, I feel sometimes like they've all passed through here because so many of them over the years. Now, Brett, the company that you two own is named what?
Mills Novelty Company.
Oh, you got the name Mill. Oh my God!
Yeah, we bought the names.
How many years ago did you buy that?
Well, a year ago, probably.
Going on 2 years
2
now.
years.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. That's an easy one to remember. So, at any rate, this is one thing that I like. What we try to do as items like Mills Violanos come in for auction, if we can make them just a little bit better than when they came in, because when we sell them, we want to describe them accurately. We'll do that a little later today. These two gentlemen will tell us exactly what we have, what we're selling, so that when you buy it, you'll be able to know what you're buying and where you can get it restored, repaired, and so on and so forth. So, Terry and Brett, again, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming in today. And we'll
You have
dropped a penny.
coins in your pockets?
I do, believe it or not.
Okay, I believe it.
Here we go. For a nickel, you get one song. There's 10 songs on a roll.
Fish.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love it.
I couldn't do that.
No, you could not.
That's why we pay a nickel to have it done for us.
That's right. All right,
Okay,
where's next?
more Nickelodeons. Nice little Western Electric, plays great also. Gambling equipment,
How long is that going to play? Is it a 3-minute?
plays all the way to the end of the song.
All the way to the end. How long is that?
I don't know.
3 minutes? 5
I have
minutes?
no-
Whatever you
It's
get
gonna
for a nickel.
It's background music for Donnelly,
All right.
Donnelly Podcast.
All right, let's keep walking.
Okay,
This is my favorite game. Whenever I go to Vegas, craps is my game for sure. It's a great table, isn't it?
4.
I love it.
Okay,
Doubles.
We've got a light up wheel here, very good piece. And as you walk around, as we walk around, notice all the advertising in this room. So, Susan, look at these doors.
Aren't these fabulous?
Incredible.
Stunning.
Imagine the mansion that these doors came out of.
Our future mansion, we'll put them in.
They're beautiful, just beautiful. One with beveled glass, one with wooden inserts, but they're a match set.
All right.
So all kinds of slot machines.
I know,
My
look
goodness.
at this row. Slot machines. If you ever wanted one, this is the auction where you buy one.
Beautiful
So-
Brunswick front bar.
We actually have 2 bars in this auction.
We do. This being a front bar only. This came out of a mansion in Barrington,
Did
Illinois.
it? Okay.
What a beauty. Nice piece. And then we're selling the bar out of the Wild West town, our Wild West town of 50
Out of the
years.
saloon where all the girls used to dance. And,
Yeah, that's right. We used to do
dresses.
shows. And of course serve sarsaparilla on the
What
saddle
exactly
beer.
is sarsaparilla?
Pardon me?
What is sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla is actually a root beer made with the sarsaparilla root.
Ah,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So
I had some.
So
but
at any rate, Donnelly's Wild West Town, we're selling the bar and the back bar
Mm-hmm.
out of the Wild West Town display, and then we're going to be selling off all kinds of Wild West memorabilia from the Larry Donnelly collection. My father, who collected Wild West his whole life, and opened up Wild West Town in 1974.
I can't imagine how many people would love to know that and get a little piece of history.
This is one of the items that's going to be coming up in our November Wild West and Native American auction. I think we're titling it Cowboys and Indians, as a matter of fact. I really like this because it has kind of a personal touch for me here, this saddle. This saddle was owned by a man by the name of Ben Craven. I think he lived to 98 years old. Ben was born in Kansas, and as a young man he worked on the cattle drives. And he told me a story once. As an old man in his 90s, he came to work here at the Wild West Town. Our first year we were open. We needed a printer to run our print shop, and he heard about it, and he came over and asked us if we'd hire him. And Ben was quite a character. Like I say, he was in his 90s at that point, and we didn't have much business that first year. So Ben and I had spent quite a few afternoons out there sunning ourselves by the picnic bench, and it was amazing to watch him because just little things he would do, the way he would eat his sandwich. He'd bring a sandwich every day and wrapped up in wax paper. It was just a plain sandwich with 2 slices of bread and some meat in it, and he would sit there and he would eat that sandwich, just take these little bites, and the expression on his face was, he couldn't have been happier. It was like the first time he'd ever tasted a sandwich. He was so thankful for the little things. And he told me about his life and how he rode on the cattle drives as a young man, and told me a story about one day they had just come into Abilene and they hadn't been paid yet, and he was very hungry. So he walked into a saloon, and back then the saloons had what was called a free lunch. You would buy a beer for a nickel, and you could make yourself a sandwich or whatever they had at the bar there. So he walked into the bar, and he didn't have any money, and he went to the end of the bar and started making himself a sandwich. And the bartender hollered at him. He said, "If you don't buy a beer, you can't eat here." He said, so I turned around and started walking away, he says, and somebody said to me, "Here, cowboy, get yourself something to eat." He says, and I turned around, he says, and it was Buffalo Bill Cody. He says, he flipped me a nickel so I could eat. He says, and I stood at the bar, and he says, and he told me his life story. So it was pretty interesting to hear old Ben relate this. And so after the cattle drives, I guess Ben came east and ended up here, right here in Marengo, Illinois, which is about 5 miles from us. And he became a printer, spent his life as a printer. And the last years, up until the time he died, he printed the Marengo water bills on an old hand letterpress. They was the little cards that he had to feed in one and then print it, take it out, put another one in. So he had a job up until the day he died. He was quite a character. But this was his saddle and his spurs that he used on the cattle drive. Randy, my brother, had talked to him, and he said he had it. And we went over to his house, and he had this small horse barn by his house, and the saddle was hanging in there. He had a rope tied around the horn and hanging there so the mice couldn't get to it, and he had a saddle and the spurs were tied onto the saddle too. The rope and saddle blanket is not his, but that is his saddle that he rode the cattle trail with, and it's quite an amazing piece.
That's coming up. We have not.
So tell everybody.
We have
tell
set
everybody.
a date in November, so you got to check out our website at DonleyAuctions.com for more information.
Sounds good.
All right, let's keep walking.
Let's keep walking.
Come on, dogs.
Advertising. I don't know if you can see behind the second level here all of the great advertising. This you said is one of your favorites.
Well, you know what I like about this is the little guy on the side. His name is Crushy. That was their mascot.
And I never even knew that before. That
Crushy, that's so original. How did they come up with that?
I don't know. It's like years ago you worked at McDonald's, right?
I did.
And what was the
All through high
mascot's
school.
name? Do you know?
I do not.
Yeah, it
Ronald
was
McDonald, you mean?
No, Sir Speedy.
Oh,
Sir
gosh. I didn't work
Speedy.
at McDonald's that long ago.
No, you
And I
didn't.
did not. That was before my time.
Yeah, Sir Speedy
I'm
was
not
the
that
original
old.
McDonald's mascot. Before Ronald McDonald, yeah.
Okay.
So,
But isn't this
so
a
there
beautiful,
you go.
completely restored and Crushy on the side here? I think they ended up calling him Crush later on. But they used to make this out of fake orange crush, like orange pulp. It used to be fake pulp
Fake
to make it sound like it was healthy, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, we've got more vending machines, Coca-Cola, every size, shape, and description. We have unrestored, and we have totally restored pieces.
I like this one here. Isn't that neat?
Isn't that a beauty?
A little bit
Yeah,
different.
but I like this Victor cooler too. Look at that.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
push
very nice.
push up. Slides right up. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, totally restored machine, ready to go. Pepsi cooler, knee-high cooler. I mean, look at all the vending machines we've got in this auction. A really nice selection. And then we've got the lineup here. All the Corona guys.
I know. My question for you, Randy, is do you know who this guy is right here?
Of course
Without
I do.
looking at his name? You do not know.
I know Snoop Dogg.
It's
He's one of
Snoop
my
Dogg.
favorites. Snoop, if you're out there, always liked you.
Do you know one of his songs?
No.
Any of his songs?
None of his songs.
None of his songs.
No,
Okay.
but I always, when my kids were really little, my mother used to always tell them that I was friends with Snoop Dogg and that Snoop was going to come to one of their parties.
Wow.
Because Daddy will
Why?
get Snoop to one of your parties. Well, of course, never happened.
gosh,
So
that's great.
it's not
But-
too late though, Snoop.
All of these here, they're bobbleheads, like giant bobbleheads of Snoop. Who wouldn't want one of those
Yeah.
in your bar, your house, or out in the garage? I
Pretty-
think it's great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. But you got to talk about this beauty right here. I've never seen a milk vending machine before. Tell
All
us
the
about
vending
it.
machines we've ever had, I think this has to be the wildest piece that we've ever come up with. It would dispense milk cartons. There's your various flavors that you could
You can even
get.
buy buttermilk milk out of a vending machine.
Oh, my
I
dad
love
would
it.
be happy when
Yeah,
he
he
loves
would. He would love
buttermilk.
that.
Yeah.
Huh, I would put Kahlua, rum chata,
What a surprise.
yeah, Bailey's.
But Susan can't do that. It's a milk vendor. And it's coming for sale. What's the date of this auction?
Saturday, August 16th. Don't miss it.
Right around the corner. So yeah, get to our website. Look at DonleyAuctions.com and see what all we have.
And you know what? This year, I just want to point out, we start at lot 1,000, number 1,000,
Yeah.
not number 1, lot 1,000. So this is lot number 1010. So it's the 10th item in the
First
day.
5 minutes of the
First
auction.
5 minutes of
Boom,
so it's
hit
early.
some really
and we
good
start
pieces.
it promptly at 10 a.m. Central Time.
Right away.
Don't
Good-
miss it.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why we say don't
And
miss it.
jukeboxes.
Okay, let's go look at them.
Well, let's go down this line, but then we'll go over, because this is the unrestored aisle.
Okay.
And then we'll show you the better ones.
All right, but I love all these vintage advertising pieces that are back here.
Yeah.
All this
50s and
Brianna.
60s jukeboxes. Not one, but two mother of plastics in one auction. But come look at these goodies.
All right, these are amazing.
This is
Yes,
the
I need
classic
one of these.
one more time. It's a later version of the very famous Wurlitzer 1015, which originally started by playing 78 RPM records. Then they made it in 45. Then they made it in CD, which is what everybody wants today. There's a Wurlitzer 1100, always popular because of this big clear plastic front. People in the 1940s absolutely loved the way that they could watch the entire mechanism, that it wasn't hidden behind all wood and a mystery.
I like this one. They call this the trash can style, right?
This is the trash can, Seabird trash can.
I love that, but it looks more like R2-D2.
Boy, it
doesn't
sure
it?
does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It looks like an old robot, yeah.
I love it.
But again, you see, you couldn't see what was going on inside, and so the whole mechanism was hidden,
Yeah.
albeit beautiful colored
Did
plastics
this
and
light
design.
up and lit up
Yeah.
and everything, right? Great.
Around
Love
the
it.
corner,
Oh, yeah.
we've got a nice Rockola, again 78 RPM machine, and then as we round the corner, a little tough to see right now because of later entries. Some of this stuff is coming in for October right now, but we've got the 1015 in the 45, we've got the 1015 in the 78, and of course a classic Corvette jukebox. Goodie.
Okay, like Randy mentioned, some of these items are coming up for our October Fall Classic. So do you have anything like that? Slot machines, jukeboxes, coin-op, pinball, advertising, anything you see here, we love it.
Absolutely. I mean, as Susan just pointed out here, I mean, here's a carousel reindeer. Instead of a carousel horse, there's a reindeer.
Yeah, it's a
bronze statues. And
Some
I
more
mean,
neons.
turn around and look at this.
Well, this was one of my favorite projects this week. This is
Razor blades.
a razor blade display collection. I have it now organized in alphabetical order. And so our next steps, after we bring it in, we get it all organized. I love organizing stuff. Bring me another collection, please. Call me, 815-923-7000. We get it organized, and then Randy's going to help me. We're going to get it grouped into lots, send it to photography, get it described, get it lotted, and hopefully it'll come up in our October auction. So stay tuned
But
on that.
The
these
beauty
great?
of this, I mean, not only are they razor blades, but every one of these is just a great display item on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Complete displays full of the product, all original. I mean, hundreds and hundreds. Here's an instant collection for you. If you like collecting razor blades, we literally have hundreds of displays of razor blades coming up.
That's right.
Pretty neat.
Stay tuned on the date for that one. I just wanted to bring up this item here, Randy, because this advertising piece I've gotten so many questions on,
What's
and
it made
I'm not
of?
sure why. So it's an advertising piece, chrome vanadium. I don't know where it's from. It's made out of artboard. See, it's really thin. It's like heavy
Wow.
duty cardboard. It
You
hangs from
realize
these chains.
How few of these would have survived because
Right, and
they
how
would
old
break
is this
so
thing?
easy.
But this one, we're getting a lot of questions. There's a lot of
Wow.
interest in it. It's a great piece. It is lot number 1307. So 307 lots into the day. Wow. Original, Bonnie.
307 lots into the day. How many lots do we have?
We have 806
800
lots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Phonograph lamps. You know, a lot of this we've showed you before. We're just kind of repeating the day today, and I get it. Phonograph lamp, you lift up the side, come over here. You see the phonograph inside. This one, the phonograph is inside the shade, and this is the horn. The bass is also the horn. The sound comes out the bottom. So it's really a great matched set if you want a table model and an upright model phonograph lamp. You got them both.
And over here, I want to bring your attention to this beautiful, outstanding, stunning Tiffany window. And I believe we have some footage of you and Mike talking a little bit about it. Check it out.
I'm standing in front of this incredible stained and leaded glass window here with my brother Mike Donnelly. And Mike, what do you think about this window?
Magnificent. Never seen anything like that before. I mean, we've seen a lot of windows, but this is just
Unbelievable.
It is absolutely a monumental piece. It's 9 foot tall by 6 foot across, and it's just got great subject matter. I mean, it looks like we have a couple either in love or at a wedding. I mean, the angel up above, the doves down here. I can't imagine where this came out of. We don't know yet. When we acquired this from the owner believed it to have come from a hotel in St. Louis. Now, we've also been told by leaded glass people that this could have come out of the Vanderbilt mansion. We've gotten all kinds of it could have information, but at this point we still don't know.
No.
And we're looking to find out. We're doing the research right now to try to figure out exactly where this window came from, exactly what year it was made. But I don't think, Mike, I don't feel this is a hotel piece. Wouldn't you feel this is a landing window at the top of a staircase in a big old mansion?
Yeah, one would think, but depending on the room, the type of hotel it came out of, theme, it could have been a Renaissance theme in there. I don't know. Could have been a specific room. Hard to say.
Outstanding window, probably the best we've ever had, and we've had some pretty pricey windows here. So we're looking for any help you can give us. If you know of where this window may have come from, contact us at DonleyAuctions.com or give us a call at 815-923-7000.
When's this going to be?
I would have to say this is going to go in the
October, the Fall Classic?
October auction, it should, yeah. We'll be ready. We'll be ready in October. So watch for this window. If you want the best window ever in your home, man cave, business,
Banquet hall.
banquet hall. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a banquet hall window. It's outstanding.
Yeah, and if you have any other large stained glass windows or any size, give us a call. We're always looking to auction the finest of the fine. So,
and to that also, Mike, we're looking for just about any type of architecture, aren't we?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
We do large chandeliers. We do bars and back bars, especially the old saloon style. And
columns,
Yeah.
chandeliers,
absolutely, statuary, you name it.
staircases, woodwork.
Oh boy, we've had it all, haven't we? Been a fun run over the last 50 years.
It has.
I'm trying to
Okay,
break
so
my record.
So Susan's back to the bowling game and trying to break her record. Let's see if she can get another strike for
You
us.
want to take me on? I'll play a game with you.
I've learned my lesson. So for now,
I'm Susan.
and I'm Randy Donnelly, and we'll see you at the auction. What a set of balls.